Do you want to add an EMF from Phasmophobia into your Minecraft world? Well, my name's Tasting Coyote, and in this video I'll be showing you how to do just that. First of all, you'll want to place a command block setting it to repeat and always active with no delay. In the command block input, we test for when a player is holding the EMF, which will power the system, with an example of me using grey concrete to represent the device. Moving on, you'll want to place a redstone comparator facing off the repeat command block, going into an air block and then a redstone dust. Once you've done this, next to the redstone dust, place a repeat command block, but this time set it to need redstone. In the command block input, we do a slightly longer execute command to detect how close the player holding the EMF is to the ghost, with the green concrete being given to the player when within 20 blocks. Facing off the command block, we place another redstone comparator going into air, with the right of it being another redstone comparator which will trigger a redstone torch when not powered, which will power an impulse command block to remove the green concrete when you're not holding the EMF. Once done, you'll want to repeat this exact same system 4 more times, but each time changing the radius progressively lower and lower, and to change the colour of the concrete to represent the different lights on the EMF. As you can see, the next command block has a radius of 15, which gives you line concrete in the next slot, with each time the slot number increasing by 1, with a similar theme happening to the redstone torch command blocks. As an example, I use a radius of 20 for the green concrete, 15 for the lime concrete, 10 for the yellow concrete, 5 for the orange concrete, and finally a radius of 3 for the red concrete. Once done, you'll want to go back to the first command block, taking another output out of it using a redstone comparator, which will lead into 6 sticky pistons, which when powered will push a block into the air gap in between the redstone, allowing the power to go through. We do this to make sure the system only powers when the EMF is in the player's hand. Moving back to the repeat command block, we take another output out of it using a redstone comparator going into an impulse command block, with its functionality to indicate which player is holding the EMF so it only affects them and not everyone else in the radius. Finally, we take one last output from the repeat command block going into a redstone torch, which will only give power when the EMF is not being held, clearing all the coloured concrete from the player's inventory. It is also important to make sure the repeater has a delay of 2 so the system has time to unpower. At last, we use one final command block to remove the tag from the player when the EMF is not being held. With that, you are done, and now all you need to do is either name a mob or an armor stand ghost and get yourself a grey concrete block. As you can see, when I hold the block, which symbolises the EMF actually goes off in the hotbar, symbolising how close you are to the ghost with the colour amounts. If this video helped you, then make sure to like and subscribe for more command block insights, and as always, stay creative.